good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights. The purpose of making this video is to analyze Nifty options open interest data. I would be analyzing Nifty index spot on multiple time frames, and I would be framing a view for Monday 21st June. And apart from the index, we would also be discussing our stock watch list for 21st June. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. So for 24th June expiry contract, the max pain level has shifted lower from 15,650 to 15,600 level. So if market was to expire on 24th June at 15,600 levels, in that scenario, option writers would be making profits. Now we are going to be discussing options open interest data for 24th June expiry contract. So the highest amount of calls have been written at 16,000 strike, followed by 15,800 strike. And if we see the puts, highest amount of puts have been written at 15,600 strike, followed by 15,500 strike. So for 24th June expiry contract, it seems that the market may take support around 15,600 to 15,500 levels, and it may face resistance if it trades towards 15,800 and 16,000 levels. And if you were to see the change in open interest data, what happened on Friday, you will see that highest amount of calls were written at 16,000 strike, and on Friday market basically trended lower for the day, and around afternoon it reversed and it started recovering. So market fell as low as 15,450 levels, and before it closed around 15,680 odd levels. So in the calls, those who would have traded intraday 15,200 calls, 15,400 calls, they saw their open interest reduce on Friday. So which tells us that those who bought the dip, they booked their profits, and call option writers of these strikes, they booked their losses. And if we see the puts, highest amount of puts have been written at 15,600, and you will see that 15,900 and 15,800 puts, they saw their open interest reduce. So it tells us that put option buyers, they would have booked their profits when market was trending lower for the day before rebounding. So they would have booked their profits, and put option writers, they would have booked their losses. And based on the overall open interest data, 15,500 is likely to act as a strong support going forward. If we analyze the index on multiple time frames, you will see that on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers as it is trading above the monthly open, which is at 15,629 levels. And here you will see we have formed an outside weekly candle. So the weekly candle is in under control of sellers as it traded below the weekly open, which was 15,791. So straight away here you can see a conflict among multiple time frames, the larger time frame. And here you will see that we are forming a broadening formation, as basically this week buyers were willing to break previous week highs before sellers stepped in and they took the market lower. We breached previous week lows, and hence we formed an outside weekly candle. And on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers. On the weekly time frame, market is under control of sellers. And here you will see on the daily time frame, in terms of price structure, basically we have been forming lower highs, lower lows on Thursday, and on Friday we again formed a lower low and a lower high. So in terms of price structure, we are in a downtrend. However, we have to prepare for a scenario in which a reversal can potentially occur next week, on this week from 21st June onwards. So if market trades above 15,761, which is Friday's high. In that scenario, this downtrend, which currently is in place, it can be reversed if we trade above Friday's highs. So, based on these two scenarios, in terms of price structure, currently it is in a downtrend only. But second scenario would be if, in case if it forms a reversal by trading above Friday highs. So we have to be prepared for both the scenarios, and we get the following level based on these two scenarios. Above 15,683, we can trade toward 15,761, which is Friday highs. Beyond that, we can trade towards 15,845 and potentially 15,951 levels. And below 15,528, we can potentially trade towards 15,450, which is Friday's low. Below that, we can trade towards 15,366 and 15,260 levels on the index. And the neutral price range for Monday is going to be 15,683 to 15,528 levels, in which one can refrain from making any trades on the index. Now, we are going to be analyzing our stock watch list for Monday. The stocks that we have chosen are all inside candles on the daily time frame. So the first stock is BLS. It is trading above its 5 and 20-day exponential moving averages. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 142.7 levels in BLS. Second stock is Greaves Cotton. It is again trading above both its 5 and 20-day exponential moving averages. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 168.45 levels in Greaves Cotton. Our third stock is Gujarat Gas Limited. It is again trading in an uptrend as it is above both 5 and 20-day exponential moving averages. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 673 level. And our final stock for Monday is going to be Radico. It is in an uptrend as it is trading above both 5 and 20-day exponential moving average. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 795 levels in Radico. So all these stocks, they have formed an inside candle, and they are formed when there is an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. Finally, before ending this video, I'd like to summarize. Above 15,683 levels, we can potentially trade towards 15,761 levels, and above that 15,845 and potentially 15,951 levels. And below 15,528, we can trade towards 15,450, and below that we can trade towards 15,366 and potentially 15,260 on the index spot. And the broad open interest range for 24th June expiry contract is at 16,000 to the upside and 15,500 to the downside. And the max pain level has shifted lower to 15,600 levels. And our stock watch list comprises of inside candles on the daily time frame, which we have discussed earlier. These stocks will look for buying opportunities as all of them are in an uptrend. If they trade above their Friday highs, we'll look for buying opportunities in these stocks, else we'll not be making any trades in them. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.